Billions, obviously tremendously successful. Season 4 is coming out in May. 5 is coming out in May.
Yeah.
Now, watching how people consume television now.
Yes.
And the binge watching, and everyone's a critic, and you saw probably how Game of Thrones ended.
Yes.
Do you have anxiety with how are we going to land this plane? Like, how is this? Someday we're going to have to write the last episode of Billions.
I'm sure that I will feel pressure, but it's internal pressure, because the thing that protects you from that ego is the thing I was talking about before, which is like just throwing yourself into the work. Because the work forces you to get humility because it's so hard and you fail all the time, right? When you try at this shit, you're failing every minute, right? You're failing when you're writing a scene and it's not as good as it should be. You're failing when you're shooting. Like, it's tons of failure. Everything that we do involves a high level of failure constantly. And you're just constantly bumping up against your own limitations as an artist. And your own limitations, there's great limitations. If you're not Paul Thomas Anderson or Wes Anderson, or Quentin, there's just a lot of fucking limitations. And you're just trying your best to like transcend them. Which is to say, David Benioff and Dan Weiss are fucking geniuses, those guys. And who made Game of Thrones. I mean, Benioff wrote like my favorite novel of the last 15 years, City of Thieves. Even if you're not a reader of novels, go read that book. It's fucking incredible. As good as any TV show ever. And yeah, whether those guys nailed it or not, I don't think the problem with your favorite TV show is you put so much of yourself as a viewer into it. Suddenly, it's like that thing where some listener of yours thinks they're your best friend. I know you guys show up places and your listeners feel like they know you incredibly well. They know a part of you, the part of you that you allow them to know, and it's a real part of you. It's who you are, but it's not 360, right?
Right.
So our intern tweeted out a picture of my penis one time, so it's it's most of it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I know what you're saying. Yes, we expose ourselves in a limited amount sometimes. Yeah. And so you do feel like
there is like with the show.
There too.
So like people have a relationship with the TV series, but that is not really David Benioff and Dan Weiss' responsibility. Their responsibility is to like make the best show that they can based on the way that they see it. So it's the same thing with our show. Like Dave and I, from the beginning, have just been trying to make a show. The great thing about having a partner who's like your best friend, who is your best friend, and is when I'm writing my scenes in the show or he's writing his, we're just trying to amuse the other guy.
Right.
I just want to make Dave laugh. I just want to make Dave wonder what's going to happen. Like, I just want to entertain him. And I know that if I entertain him and he entertains me, and also we're each other's harshest critic and biggest fan. So I'll fucking rewrite him without a moment's thought, and he'll rewrite me without a moment's thought, and we'll hash that shit out. But at the end of it, it's going to be this collective thing that we've been doing since Rounders together. And I guess I have to trust. I don't know another way to do it, man, except to trust that thing won't reach everybody. A lot of people won't like it, but our tribe will understand if we're true to what we're doing. Yeah. Like our tribe will get it. And that's all that I can do, really. I don't know how to do the other thing.
Yeah. I guess there's like a leap of faith that comes in at the start because you've had such a good track record now where it's probably easier to trust now than it was at first when you're writing Rounders and you're like, I think this is good. I think that we should trust ourselves. But there was probably some creeping doubt that's like, no idea.
Oh yeah, we could be totally of course. Nobody could want that. Of course, yeah. I mean, when you start a movie with 3 stacks of high society, you know, nobody knows what that means. Everyone could have been like, "This is bullshit. I don't want this," and it was rejected. By the way, I mean that's the other thing, Hank. It was rejected. Those 3.5 months until somebody said yes was just like no, and we got rejected by every agency in Hollywood. I mean, they just slammed us to the mat and. All sorts of bullshit reasons and probably true reasons why they rejected us. And that was when I had huge doubt. I was like, we were already trying to write the next thing. But I mean, I thought, oh man, maybe we're just completely fooling ourselves. Maybe we're just total frauds.
When it comes to landing the plane, as Big Cat brought up on Billions, I've got 2 ideas that are foolproof.
Fire away. Just sign a little thing that says I can take the ideas.
No, you can.
I'm granting you this contract.
Thank you. That's great.
Okay, 1, this is almost a no-brainer. You've probably thought of it already. At the very end of the very last episode, Bobby Axelrod realizes that he was also Paul Giamatti the whole time.
Oh, cool.
Split personality.
Well, we got
Fight
to,
Club.
That's right. You just actually, now I'm going to have to reshoot the first episode of next season because that's how we started. We started the episode with that. Like the whole 5th season was supposed to be that journey.
Yeah, all right. Well, my other one was just that he wakes up and it was a dream.
Also an excellent
time. And
idea.
he's in prison.
Also,
I
an
just
excellent
ad-libbed
idea.
that one right now. He's in jail for insider trading.
Okay.
After season
you want me
one.
to throw one out there?
Sure, I'd love it. Have you seen the show?
No.
Okay. Great.
But I know because
PFT's seen some of it.
No, I've seen every episode. I
heard
was
it's good.
mistaken when I asked Mark Cuban
Right. You've been.
if he was the
Yeah.
basis for Billions, and he was like, "No, I've actually been in several episodes." I was like, "Yeah, oh, that's right. You and Bobby Axe got into a little pissing contest over that car."
Yeah.
Now I remember.
How I consume television now, I'll wait till it says like, okay, season 7 is the finale season.
Then you'll watch the
and then
whole
I'll
thing.
watch all of them. Then I'll be like, this show sucks. I can't remember anything that happened because it all becomes one show. But what about? I saw not because you were tweeting about it, but because Rich Eisen was tweeting about it nonstop that he was in an episode, right?
He and Bob Menery together. Yeah.
Okay, so how about you have Rich Eisen come back and then you kill his character off, but you also kill him in real life. Then you never have to do a finale because it's like the show's over. You're in jail for murder.
I understand all your show business success now.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I mean
I
that's
really
actually,
do.
It's actually
you kind of
great.
got your way
That's
out of
really
it, right? Like
incredible.
you don't
I mean,
have to
that's
write a finale.
Amazing.
Like they
Uh-huh.
actually killed Rich Eisen.
Plus,
No,
Rich
that's
Eisen's
fantastic.
dead.
yeah, and then we don't have to hear about Michigan being back.
Can I just say, seeing those
then
two
we can-
guys together, because Rich, I love Rich.
Yeah.
Rich is so straight-laced in that way, and Menery is so not. And watching the two of them commentate together and like what was happening when we would call cut was fucking hilarious.
Because then Big Cat and I could write our own TV show about how you killed Rich Eisen.
a Netflix documentary.
And a true crime story about how we convinced you to murder
Where do you
Rich
How
guys
this
Eisen.
hide?
idea
Where is
started a
the
murder
bong?
spree.
Where is the bong?
Listen, I mean, all these ideas are free.
Yeah,
All
they
of
are
them.
free.